Hey guys, it's AJ. It's Wednesday on the Beaver Bunch. Wasn't it cute to see Mary Beth do Lori's video yesterday? Although she did last week's topic, because she's not in the email loop with the 5 of us, I figured since Mary Beth went off topic, I'll go off topic. Michelle put out like a plea on our Facebook page for topics for this week, so I'll pull from the wall and answer for you, because a lot of you guys put your questions out there, so I'll get to them like it matters, but I'll read them and I'll answer them. But I think the topic this week is about dating like within your age range. I guess I'll talk about that too. So this past week has been pretty interesting. My truck needed a brand new master cylinder clutch thing, so I have been carless for a while. Although I do have a motorcycle, I'm not confident in my motorcycle skills enough to like really ride it at night. So I've been walking a lot and riding the motorcycle when I feel like I got it, and taking like this little free bus around Long Beach. It's fun. Like, it goes exactly where I need to go, and it's like $1 if you cross a certain part of the city. It's fun. So, car repairs suck. Good thing I won Drag You so I can freaking pay for this. The repairs are like more than my whole car is worth, but what can you do? You need a car, right? The topic that Michelle sent us was like dating within your age range or dating older or younger. I was talking to my ladykin friend Stacy about this, and we decided that, well, I mean, it was a pretty mutual conversation, but I feel like if you date within 10 years, either you're junior or senior, there's such a huge generation gap with culture and music and movies. I guess that's culture combined, but I feel like that's really difficult. But when you're younger, like 22, you can't really date down 10 years. I mean, you're going to date someone 12, so you have to date up, and then you get to be my age, and you can either date up or down, but it's difficult. So if you are in a relationship where someone's your 10 years, your junior, senior, 5 years even, I'm curious to know how is that working for you, because I've never done that before. I would just feel too much of a disconnection with a lot of things that are important to me. Stupid things like music and movies and like just stupid stuff to me that I like to have in a relationship. Things that I can bounce off my girlfriend and be like, hey, remember this? And she's like, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so here's some questions that were posted on our Facebook wall that you guys wanted us to go over. Let's see. How would you feel about going to GLBTQ youth center at your high school when not everybody knows you're gay? You know what? If you go to a GSA, we'll just say a GSA for short because the acronym gets so tongue-tying. If you go to a GSA on campus, not everybody knows you're gay. Guess what? Not everybody there is gay also. There are a lot of allies that go. I have friends who are straight who completely support the gay, the whole umbrella acronym, the gay community, and they're straight. So not everybody's going to suspect you're there just because you're there to support it. I could go to a Republican rally. It doesn't mean I'm a freaking Republican because I'm not, but maybe I want to hear what they have to say to mock them. But that's not why your friends are going to your GSA meeting. But, I mean, you can go anywhere you want. People shouldn't suspect one way or the other. So I think your support is definitely needed and wanted at your GSA. So definitely show up whether or not you're out. I don't think that anybody would suspect anything unless you like show up wearing a rainbow flag, and then maybe they'll suspect something. How do you know when it's the right time to move in together? Interesting question, Katie. Thanks for sending that in. I think that lesbians, I don't know about gay men. I don't really know a lot of gay men, but enlighten me in comments. Lesbians tend to move in together like this, like we're the last 2 couples on planet Earth. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes you find your soulmate, but I think we move in together a lot out of convenience, like someone's lease is up, or we find an excuse to move in together. Trust me, guys, I've lived with girlfriends before. I think that there's definitely a time period that needs to go by before you move in together. At least a year. Come on, let's push it to 10 months even if you have to. It's a big commitment because you're getting yourself in a lease, and it gets difficult. You're splitting bills, you're buying groceries together, and the finances, like, it's all fun and games, kids, till you move in together, trust me. And I'm sure a lot of you can agree with that. Moving in together is definitely a huge commitment. And, you know, like, then you start getting animals, and then the animals have to go through divorce if you break up. It's something you want to think about. Think about it before you move in together. Your first love, what happened and how did you get over them? I guess my first love would have been my first girlfriend, Megan, who I know doesn't watch these videos, but she cheated on me. Maybe you should watch Megan if you watch. She cheated on me, broke my heart, but I was so torn up over it. Looking back now, though, it's no big deal. Like, I don't even think about it. It was so torturous at the time. I was crying, and it was into my life, and I was never going to find anybody else again, and we lived together at 22, I think. But yeah, it was hard, and I hadn't seen Megan for years. I want to say I hadn't seen Megan for at least 8 or 9 years, and one day I needed half and half for my coffee, and I go to the grocery store here in Long Beach, and who's buying half and half but Megan? And I saw her and I wanted to cry, but I was like, don't cry, just say hi. We talked, and it was, you know, I was like, oh, we had cats, 2 cats together, one of them died. I'm like, she died, little Saffy died. That was weird, but I eventually got over it. It took like a year, and yeah, it was tough. It was hard, but you guys, if you're going through a breakup, and I know it's so cliche, but it does get better, and things just build up and get better for you until you find your perfect match. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, you guys want Truth or Dare Week. Truth or Dare Weeks are cool. We should definitely do those. And you want Cribs Edition too, where we show you our house. I don't think any of the Beavers are living in the same house except Cade when we did our last Cribs Edition. So that could be interesting. Maybe put that out there, put it in our inbox or comment, whatever. Tweet it at Michelle, blow up her Twitter account. Somebody commented about the move-in thing. Let's see. Discuss lesbian or gay parents. Do you want children? Yes, I do want kids, actually. And this was something that I had to think about for a while. I do want to have a kid. I would really like to have a little boy, but I'll take what I can get. I think I would be a great mother, like mother, father together, mother. But I do want to have a family. I really have thought about this in like the last year. Things have changed for me. Could you imagine if I really had a baby beaver? Like, hey guys, it's AJ and with my baby beaver. That would be fucking amazing. So maybe in a few years, I wouldn't have it. My partner would have to have my child. But that would be rad. Let's see. Last question I'll take from our wall. Oh, somebody wanted a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Michi. I think that's your name. Let's see. Cats. I have 2 cats. Stereotypes. What are some of the stereotypes that we have in our community, and what are true? I think that a lot of stereotypes are old, like 80s lesbians with mullets, Birkenstocks, cargo shorts, plaid flannel shirts. That's kind of old, but you still see it. But you know what? They're older lesbians. Stereotypes. Lesbians drive trucks. I drive a truck. Well, I did till it broke down, but I drive a truck. We do have cats. But Mary Beth and Lori have a dog. I have a dog. He's like as big as a cat. I even forget I have a dog. He's tiny. Kara just wanted us to say that life gets better, and it does. You guys, hang in there. If you're struggling with your sexuality, if you're struggling with your parents accepting you, your family, just remember, you live this life for yourself and nobody else. You ultimately hold the key to make yourself happy. And I was talking to my Stacy-kin last night on the phone, and she said, you know, she said something about the Wizard of Oz, and it totally struck me. She's like, you had it in you the whole time. You could have done it at any time. Talking about how she had the ruby red slippers, and she could have gone home whenever she wanted to, but Dorothy, like, endured all this stuff, like going through Oz, and like, but she could have gone home the whole time. Meaning, like, you had the opportunity to make you happy at any time. So you can endure the pain as long as you want, or the struggle, but ultimately you have the key to make yourself happy. She didn't say it as choppy as I did. Of course, it was more eloquent, but yeah, you ultimately have the key to make yourself happy. Nobody else in this life is going to make you happy except yourself. Remember that. And remember, I'll be back next Wednesday on the Beaver Bunch. Oh, you guys should check out, lastly, I know this video is long, Johnny McGovern, Gay Pimp, he's a comedian. He's friends with Julie Goldman, who is on Drag U, and they have a podcast, and Julie gives all the behind-the-scenes gossip, and it's really funny, because it's really what happened, and it's a really staged show, and I'm glad Julie was the first to say that, not me. Alright, I'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll try and find the link for the Gay Pimp. Love you. I love you. Bye.